right, this is Shane from Mountain Crypto. Today we're going to talk about the US crypto wallet that was hacked. A lot of funds missing from that account. We will get into that. I had some problems with the stream. I thought I was streaming, so hopefully we can get this show on the road. Before we get into it, let's do the usual check the market. Bitcoin is at 67,000. Ethereum is at $22,520. Bitcoin is kind of up, but kind of even Steven. The market is kind of mixed right now with a lot of coins just barely down for the 7-day, but we do have a few that are going up. And so we have the market cap is $2.4 trillion, so it really hasn't moved much. So it's looking like the market is stabilizing, and we're getting ready to hopefully stabilize and go back and test that $69,000, $70,000 ceiling that we've been bumping up against. Crypto fear and greed. I don't have the right chart here, but it is about the same today. The altcoin season, things are a little bit better for altcoin season right now. We went up a couple points from yesterday to today. Global liquidity remains about the same. The time chain calendar for blocks, we're at 867,320 blocks. And for $1 you will get 1,478 stats. So stack those stats. The Bitcoin price prediction for today remains about the same as yesterday. We are looking at a 5-day prediction based on the charts. 78,000, a 1 month of 91,000, and a 3-month prediction of 95,000. If you have listened to me for a while, then you know that this prediction is based on the 20-day and 200-day moving average, and also other charts that are anticipating that Bitcoin would go up. And we know that that has taken a little bit longer than average for the time period. We should have already hit some higher highs a week ago. That has not happened yet. I thought an interesting thing we could look at is how many Bitcoins are there. We know that 21,000 is all that's possible, but here at bitbo.io, how many Bitcoins are there? Well, total in existence is 19,231.25. Left to be mined, we still have 1,141,776.8 Bitcoins left to be mined. And so 94, almost 95% of Bitcoins have been issued. That gives us about 450 new Bitcoins per day. So every time you see these big institutions, excuse me, buying up Bitcoins, look at how many they're buying. They're buying up more typically than what is being produced each day. They're eating up everything that is on the market. Now, before we get into the US government having their wallets hacked possibly, let us look at the basic news. And before we do that, I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Please give a like. It's like giving me a tip. It doesn't cost any money. Please hit that subscription button. We really appreciate it. And hopefully you got to see that nice video that I dropped last night about the ETFs and how that's going to affect you as an investor, the pros and cons. Take a look at that. I think there's some really good information in that video. Did a lot of research, and I hope you enjoy that. Check it out sometime this weekend or today. All right, Polymarket. It's very successful for the blockchain, but the bottom line isn't there. They've only brought in about $27,000 here, according to CoinDesk and Margiex Kirk. Yeah, I'm having a heck of a time pronouncing some of these names. The popular $100,000 year-end goal for Bitcoin has less than 10% probability in option markets, and really this is because of the option trading the highs and lows, shorting Bitcoin, and we might talk about that a little bit, but it is affecting the Bitcoin going up as quickly as it has. It has stifled our market, but overall, it will not be able to stop it. It can only slow it down. So we will see what happens on that. Microsoft is urging their shareholders to vote against a proposal to access Bitcoin as a diversification investment. He is an enemy to cryptocurrency. Mr. Gates, we don't like that. Polymarket, trading better on Donald Trump when ends up getting 99% odds. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds a little over confident. I don't think it's that high. MicroStrategy touches new highs as trading volumes relative to Nvidia surges. So MicroStrategy, if you watch my videos, I invested in this over a year ago. It is up over 240% year to date. Bitcoin is up, I think, 64, 65% year to date. So if you learn about MicroStrategy, it is very interesting. And like I said, like I always say, it's a disclaimer on this YouTube site. This is not investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You can lose money on crypto. But if you are smart and you are doing your research, this is one you're going to want to research. And it's one I've definitely invested in. I don't profit off of you investing in it, so it's up to you. Bitcoin's going to 80,000 regardless of who wins, traders say, according to Shuri Malawa. All right, now I want to talk, if I still have that other article up. Yes, I do. CASPA. Great, it's still up. Expert shares conservative CASPA target for the bull run as price bottoms out. So CASPA is a coin that a lot of crypto miners are mining. I mine it. I did a video on my KOS Ultra miners and mining that. Hopefully we will have something to look forward to for stacking our CASPAs. This is on coinmarketcap.com by Captain Altcoin. And some of the projections here, we're just going to go through this really quick. But look at the chart right here. You've got an upside down head and shoulders forming, which could be an indication for a big alt boom coming. That is showing up in a lot of altcoins, by the way. They have a $2 price prediction here because of the charts and what is possible. And this bull market, another expert conservative price check for KAS is $2 for the peak of the current bull market. That would give them a capitalization of $50 billion, representing a potential upside of 15x of current levels. And you can see Zach Humphreys here giving that prediction. $4, if you look at his quote right here, is his crazy bullish prediction, not outside the realms of possibility, just a little bit, not as likely unless we hit a super bull market. So now let us get into the main article that I wanted to share with you. I thought it was pretty striking news. With this in mind, their wallet, if it was hacked, do protect yourself, do protect your wallet. The chat is open. If you have a comment or want to say something, I do have it open. Wow, unbelievable, I have it open. Go ahead and drop a comment. I will try to respond to that right after this if anybody has anything interesting to say, or just say hi. That's good too. All right. Was the wallet hacked? Some coins are moved, and people want answers. We don't know. Alexia Dmitria Melinka. Link with no A on the end. He is credited with this report here, but he brings the receipts. There's the actual transfers. There is the ledger right there showing us what's going on with the government linked addresses. And they say that these coins look like some of them have ended up in hackers' addresses. So yes, the US government has been collecting a lot of crypto over the years. They have over $20 million worth of assets. They suggest that hackers have already laundered some of the stolen funds, part of a $3.6 billion in cryptocurrencies seized from the 2016 Bitfinex hack. Did the hackers breach the U.S. government crypto wallets? Well, this ACAM intelligence noted that some $20 million in assets have been infiltrated and moved. Hackers seem to have taken $20 million from the U.S. government linked address, he says. We believe the funds are being laundered through suspicious addresses tied to known money laundering services. So this doesn't look good. Blockchain detective Zach XBT also weighed in, noting that some of the stolen funds have likely already been moved to several exchanges. Assets also include USDC, USDT, AUSDC, and ETH, fueling further concerns. Now, a large amount of the ETH did go to the exchange Binance, I believe, and it was like it's down here somewhere. Here it is. 148 ETH was sold on Binance, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, among 9 other government-controlled addresses tied to Bitfinex seized funds that were listed in court documents. They may have been actively selling assets, and this activity has sparked rumors that the sales may be related to ongoing legal efforts by the government. So is the government selling some of it? Is some of it been stolen? We do not know all the details as of yet, so we are going to have to wait and see what comes out in days coming. But doesn't look good. Looks pretty suspicious when you look at these wallets, according to this report at thebitjournal.com. So check that out. All right. This concludes this episode. I want to encourage you to go check out the video on the ETFs, how you can profit on this as an investor, if you want to get involved with it or not, what the pros and cons are, and email me at bitcoincryptonewsonline@gmail.com, and I will get the safety recommendations to you, how to keep your everything safe, things you wouldn't even have thought of probably. So check it out. No strings attached. And that is it. I am out of here. Have a great weekend. I will see you next week. Goodbye.